Kenny, at the end of the second week of spring practice as a team, where you want it to be right now at this juncture?
I mean, I don't know where you want to be, right? You're just trying to get better. I like how we're flying around, though. I do like that part.
How about the turnout today?
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable atmosphere out here. It's a beautiful night. Great energy from players, crowd out here. It's fun. I mean, it's football in the spring. I mean, it's fun to be out here.
You mentioned on Tuesday when things were physical. What do you think of the physicality tonight?
Yeah, I thought we've had the last 2 days have been more physical. Julian Hugo's showing up as a freshman. Like, he's showing up over and over again. So I hope that continues.
Zeth, his parents were out here, and a bunch of his family. How cool is it for some of the homegrown guys to be able to have family come out here?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, if you're from in-state and you come here, it's obviously easy for family to come out here and watch you and be a part of your journey. So that's one of the benefits of coming here from in-state. But there's a lot of families out here from different states, right? Because it's a great place to be. So people want to be out here.
Rodney had that block on the field on that kick extra point. So what did you see from him so far?
Yeah, he's definitely taken a big step just in how he prepares, leadership. We're expecting a lot out of him this year, and he's preparing like that, and he's really matured. And I'm really excited to see him, continue to prepare like he's preparing.
Hey, how can these under the light practices also help guys with just the element of the lights? I know some of the receivers were kind of working through that with some of the light elements too.
Yeah, it definitely helps, catching the ball under lights, which most of our games are under lights. So it is, we try to get about 6 to 8 of them a year, roughly in that range, just to be able to practice ball, with the lights sometimes.
You mentioned after the first day in pads that this team, at least that day, didn't practice like a team that wanted to be violent and things like that. Have you seen them respond to those comments?
I've seen it more. It's not where I want it to be, but I've definitely seen more physicality out of the team, more urgency out of the team. And like I told our guys, we got to grow together as a team. And part of practicing violent versus each other and practicing physical is having relationships. And it gets chippy because you care about the guy across from you. Right, it's like playing your brother in something. It's a little more aggressive. And we got to continue to build those relationships and continue to practice hard.
One reason you mentioned this being such a player-led team, do you feel like the seniors and the upperclassmen here have been doing a good job trying to get these newcomers up to speed?
Yeah, I think this year there's just a lot of people. It's almost like a 1-to-1 ratio of getting people up to speed, right? There's a lot of people just one at a time teaching guys what it takes to be a Sun Devil. And, the guys that have been here knows what it takes. And then, having a whole bunch of these guys keep coming back around, that's cool for the new guys as well.
How's the assignment execution been with so many new guys?
It's been solid. I wouldn't say great. I wouldn't say good. I wouldn't say bad, though. It's been solid, 6 day or 5 days in. Starting next week, we'll start truly grading assignments for the rest of the year. The first 5 weeks, it's kind of grade assignment day by day. Now it's like, okay, we got a bulk of the install in. Now you can't make the same mistake twice. So these last 10 practices, it's really accumulating assignment mistakes and who can, perform from here on out and get better and better and better.
What are some positives you've seen out of these practices so far and what you want to get out of the final time?
Yeah, I think the care level of our guys. I think our guys are very serious about football. I think they like football. I think it's very competitive. We've got a ton of position battles. Almost every position has a position battle. CJ Fight. He's going to start. I know that. There's a ton of position battles on this football team, and people are practicing like it.
Coach, what's the main reason why you think that fans should be excited for this roster going into next season?
Yeah, I think they're putting in the work, and they're going to be exciting to watch. If you're a Sun Devil, you're a Sun Devil. So why should you be excited? It doesn't matter who's out there. It's ASU football's taking the field, and you're a Sun Devil fan, and it's fun to be a part of it, and you should have some passion behind it. And, you're going to get to know these guys over the next 6 months, a year, 2 years, and you're going to start to, have fan favorites and stuff like that. But you should be excited because you're a Sun Devil, and these guys are representing ASU football, and they chose to represent ASU football.
You shouted out AJ Ia the other day, and talking about the position battles. How do you see this tight end group coming along?
Yeah, I thought they had a good day. I challenged them day 3, I want to say. Day 4, they responded really, really good, and I'll grade the tape today. But I thought they had a decent day.
Kenny, you mentioned Julian Hugo. Are there any other young guys that have really made an imprint on you this early?
There's a few. I'm not going to name them all. Some guys I don't want to name yet. I want them to keep, challenging. Julian's a guy who's been consistent. throughout it. And you know, Zeth's another guy named one other. Zeth is a guy who's been really, really consistently showing up on tape. And you mentioned his family out here, so that's pretty cool.
Any guys who have been banged up that you might get back soon? Like will CJ do more soon?
No,
Okay.
no, not really. Most of those guys are kind of probably going to be held for the majority of camp, if not all of camp. As of right now, probably not many.
Coach, you talked about the turnout today and how good it was. What does that say about how your program is growing?
Yeah, I mean, our program is growing, and we're not where we want to be yet. We'll never be where we want to be. You know, we're always wanting to strive to be better. We're always wanting to strive to get better, and we're wanting more and more and more. And but it is cool to see the excitement of people for ASU football on in March. It's still March, right? In March, people are still excited about ASU football, and that's pretty cool.
You guys good?